When single mum Christine bought an apartment, she was over the moon. But just a few months later, she and her son were forced out. Now, more than 2 years on, her legal fight is far from over, and she still can't move back in.
It's a dream of, anybody to have their own home, and you can't live in it.
That's just not fair.
It's horrendous.
Christine, Kai and their dogs are living in limbo after moving 13 times between hotel rooms and short-term rentals. Kai, what's the last 2.5 years been like?
It's just continuing moving, just the stress that we've both been put on us, it's just not fair. I'm just sick of it, yeah.
But they have their own home. Christine bought this Melbourne apartment back in June 2021. She claims water damage caused by a balcony upstairs forced them out within months.
Any walls that have been, or ceiling or anything that's been removed had mould in it, and once they obviously pulled plaster off and saw the mould, then they just continued to keep going.
How does it make you feel to look around your house like this?
Emotional, disappointed, disgusted, appalled.
Christine believes the damage started when the balcony owners put up a cubby that diverted water down the wall and began damaging the balcony surface. She says temporary fixes continued to force water downwards, damaging the apartment directly below her home and a third unit. She claims the damaged balcony was left like this for months. This video was taken after repairs were allegedly made last year.
And it's dripping down onto the floor here.
Christine's home and this one belonging to her neighbour remain stripped.
I'm paying bills, mortgage, rates, everything that's associated with owning your own property. It's just disappointing that these people walk past here and see that nobody's living here.
Last year, Yarra City Council issued a building notice, then a building order, requiring the owners to fix their damaged balcony, and for the Owners Corporation and other neighbours to make their own repairs. Noting surface water enters the building and signs of cracking and discoloration has been observed that will eventually cause collapse of the structure. Christine says without the owners making further repairs and the Owners Corporation fixing an attached box gutter, no one can move back in.
There's a big crack. That crack actually comes from the top of the balcony. You know, when there's a building order on an apartment, you just expect that that's to be enforced, and then people can go ahead and fix their apartments and get on with their lives.
The fight's gone to the Victorian Civil and Administrative Tribunal.
We've had at least 15 hearings so far. It's a waste of resources.
Trying to get to the bottom of this is a bureaucratic nightmare. Yarra City Council told us it's repeatedly spoken to the Owners Corporation to fast-track works. Engine Property Group, paid for by the Owners Corporation, say it's committed to fixing the box gutter, but hasn't issued a notice to repair the private balcony because of VCAT proceedings and the council building order, which so far have gone nowhere. The balcony owners deny all allegations and say they have fixed the balcony issue already. They also say they're in communication with the relevant authorities to close out all remaining elements of the building order.
We have nowhere to turn to and no one wants to help us. We're at a loss.
Christine wants the council to follow through with a fine and for legislative change to force the Victorian Building Authority to act on issues like this.
There's an enormous amount of money that's being utilised for something that was very simple.
Until someone steps up, she and Kai are on their own.
What would it mean to you to get to move back into your apartment?
Everything, hopefully, but who knows when that will happen.